Good morning, guys. This is Dr. Narayani from School of Health Sciences. I'm here about to teach the module Medical Biochemistry and Medical Precision MBC 120. In that, we are going to see about Unit 1 Principles of Nutrition, in which under that we are going to learn two titles today, that is vitamins and minerals. Okay. Next. So I hope you already studied about the nutrients and what are the principles of nutrition. So here I'm giving a small introduction. What is meant by nutrients? You see, for our survival, we need nutrients to for all the functions to be happening in our body. So nutrients is very essential in our body for our daily life. What is this nutrients? Nutrients are the organic or inorganic substances that help in our survival and in maintaining proper health. There are two types of nutrients. One is macro and another one is micro. While you have studied about macronutrients already, that is carbohydrates, fats, proteins, and water. But micronutrients, now I'm going to teach you. What is meant by this micronutrients? Nutrients record in small amounts. Under this, vitamins and minerals are the examples or the types. Next, what is meant by vitamins? Vitamins are complex chemical substances recorded by the body in very small amounts. We have already seen that vitamin comes under micronutrients, right? So it is recorded in very small amounts, and they do not yield energy but act as a biocatalyst in our body, because carbohydrates that only act as the main source of energy. Here, during metabolism in our body, that means glucose production or energy production in our body, in addition to the enzyme, this vitamin also acts as a biocatalyst. It is very essential for good health and protection of our body from various diseases. Then, it is essential for the utilization of other nutrients that we take in our diet. That means this vitamin will help to enter into, will help some other vitamins to enter into our body at a frequent way. So that means it interacts with. There are 13 essential vitamins were recorded by our body for our daily life. What all are the 13 essential vitamins? Like vitamin A, C, D, K, and vitamin B. Under vitamin B, it includes thiamine, vitamin B1, riboflavin or vitamin B2, niacin or vitamin B3, pantothenic acid or vitamin B5, pyroxidin or vitamin B6, biotin or vitamin B7, folate, vitamin B9, and cobalamin, vitamin 12. Next, there are two types of vitamins. It is classified as two types. One is fat-soluble vitamins and another one is water-soluble vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins include A, D, E, and K, and these vitamins were stored in our body's fatty tissues. While water-soluble vitamins washed out regularly or removed from our body regularly through the vitamin B12 is the only water-soluble vitamin that is stored in the. Okay. Then let us see what about fat-soluble and what about water-soluble. Now we know water-soluble vitamins means it includes with B vitamin, right? That is vitamin B7, B9, B3, B5, B2, B1, B6, B12. In addition to that, These vitamins, what they are doing in our body. Let us next slide. At first, it helps to release energy in our body. Several vitamins, which are the key components of certain core enzymes, that helps to release energy from our daily intake. Second one, it produces energy. How it produces energy? This vitamin B, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenol, and also biotin that will engage in energy production. It builds proteins and cells. That means it helps for building the protein, and it helps the cells to multiply. Then it makes collagen. Collagen, one of many roles played by vitamin C is to help make producing collagen that knits together wounds. It supports blood vessels and forms a base for teeth and bone. That's why doctors will advise to take vitamin C also regularly in our preferred for teeth and bone. Then next one is fat soluble vitamins. There were 4 fat soluble vitamins recorded by our body. One is vitamin A, another one is vitamin D, then vitamin E, then vitamin K. These 4 were very essential in our body, and they were stored in the fatty tissue in our body. Okay. Okay. What they are doing? Why it is important? Next, it builds bones. Bone formation would be impossible without vitamin A, D, and K. It protects vision. Vitamin A is very, very important for protecting the vision. That's why our parents will advise to eat fish daily, every day. Then interact favorably. Interact favorably means one vitamin interact with another vitamin to intake in our body. Like vitamin D, without vitamin D, our body have difficulty to absorb and store vitamin A. Then protect the body. Vitamin E also acts as an antioxidant, a compound that helps protecting the body against damage from antioxidants. Fish is very rich in antioxidants. Then what colored vegetables like beetroot, carrots, greens also consist of antioxidants. So this vegetables also consist of what? Vitamin. Then next, sources. Here I have charted some sources like vitamin A. We can find it from beef liver, then greens, leafy vegetables, then orange, yellow vegetables. You can just go through the charter and just reading the outline. Vitamin B1 we can get from meats, legumes, fishes. B2 we can get from cheese, then egg, then pork, then mushroom. Vitamin B3 we can get from dairy products, eggs, enriched breads, and cereals. Then B5 from avocados. B6 from beans, poultry, fish, and vegetables. B12 liver, fortified breakfast, cereals. Then biotin we can get from red meat. Then folate get from beans, lentils, pineapple. Then vitamin C we can get from citrus fruits or orange, pepper, guava. Then vitamin D we can get from cod liver oil, orange. Vitamin E we can get from nuts and seeds like sunflower seeds and green pepper. Then next, dietary allowances. I have just added a chart here. For example, vitamin A, we want to take 150 microgram per day. Vitamin B1, we need 3 milligram per day. Vitamin B2, we need 3 milligram per day. So, based on this chart, we should add these two vitamins. Or we don't know, we can't measure, right? How much vitamins we are taking. So, we want to add what green vegetables. I mean, we should have mixed diet every day, like green vegetables, fruits, fish, uh, egg, milk, then carbohydrates. So if we take this mixed diet, then we will have correct dietary allowances of vitamins and also minerals, right? Then next, if if we don't take this correct proportion of vitamins daily, what happened in our body? If there is a deficiency of taking these vitamins in our diet, what it will do? It will do variety of, it will produce variety of diseases. That is what deficiency. Deficiency means diseases. Lack of, because of lack of nutrients, it results in diseases. That's what deficiency diseases. Next, it mainly produce three deficiency diseases. One is scurvy, another one is blindness, another one is rickets. Scurvy, old time sailors learned that living for months without fresh fruits and vegetables. Why? Because of water. Because of the scarcity there. They they don't have availability of fruits and vegetables at that time because they are inside the sea, right? So what happened? They were researched with breathing gums, and finally they identified that this is because of the deficiency of vitamin C sources. That's why they were resulted with scurvy. Then blindness because of vitamin A deficiency. Rickets. Deficiency in vitamin D can cause rickets, but mainly this ricket is also caused by minerals. Okay, you see. Next, you can observe the picture here how this scurvy and the rickets symptoms will be. You see, scurvy, they have bleeding gums. Then rickets, they have bowel legs. Okay. Then next, effect of excess intake. If we take excess of vitamins, what happens? You see, some of them they simply sit, they simply eat, simply sleep without doing any work. So these we have already studied that there were fat soluble vitamins. They simply stored in our fatty tissues in the body. Then what it will do? You see, the effect of excess intake of nutrients like carbohydrates result in obesity, hypertension, heart vitamins. Over intake of vitamins will produce hypervitaminosis. Hypervitaminosis, if we intake over vitamin A, then it results in loss of hair, drought. Hypervitaminosis D, deposition of calcium in soft tissues of body like kidney, so that we may have kidney stone. Yeah. The next one is minerals. What are minerals? Record in varying amounts for proper functioning, normal growth, and keeping good health of our body. Both vitamins and minerals are recorded in small amount for maintaining a good health. They are inorganic elements occurring in the form of their salts like calcium, potassium, sodium, phosphorus, and okay. It is classified into two types. One is major minerals and another one is trace minerals or minor minerals. Or that major minerals we need little more amount and minor minerals we need very small amount. What all are the major minerals recorded by our body is calcium, chloride, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, sodium, and sulfur. What they do? Let us see the next slide. One of the key tasks of major mineral is to maintain the proper balance of water in the body. See, doctors were advising to take at least 8 glasses of water, or we should drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water as per the body weight. So, when we are drinking this water, it should be balanced in our body. For that, this mineral is responsible. Sodium chloride and potassium take the lead into it. Three other major minerals like calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium are important for healthy bones. We know our parents will advise to eat. You should eat calcium-rich food, like you want to drink milk every day. Why? We need calcium for the healthy bones and healthy. Then sulfur. Sulfur helps to stabilize protein structures, including some of those that make up hair, skin, and nails. Okay. Next, trace minerals. That is small amount of minerals that is chromium, copper, fluoride, iodine, iron, manganese, molybdenum, selenium, and zinc. What they do in our body. Next, iron is the best known for ferrying or carrying oxygen throughout the body. Carrying throughout the body. Fluoride strengthens bones and what of tooth decay. You see fluoride. That's why if you see the paste what we are using, that the paste consists of the fluoride content. What the fluoride is doing is it strengthens the bones and wards of tooth decay. Zinc, that is helpful for clotting the blood, and also zinc is essential for taste and smell. You see, our tongue, in our tongue, there are taste. So what we are taking, it is settled in the taste buds, so that if we eat some other food, this settlement will help to taste and also copper. That helps from several enzymes, one of which assist with iron metabolism and the creation of hemoglobin that carries oxygen in the blood. That means, in addition to iron, it works together to carry oxygen in the blood. Then, function. We have already studied what all are they doing. So simply I have listed some functions here. It regulates the fluid balance that I told, sodium, chloride, and potassium that involved in water. Maintaining water balance in our body. That's what regulates the fluid balance and acid alkalinity of body fluids, for example, sodium, potassium, chloride. Iron is the major component of hemoglobin that helps in transporting release of oxygen. Iodine is required for the synthesis of thyroid hormone that regulates the rate of oxidation within the body cells. Zinc, copper, and magnesium regulate the vital reactions in our body. Okay. Then next, dietary allowances. Dietary allowances. Here I have listed some dietary allowances. How much you want to take per day? Boron, 20 milligram per day. Calcium, 1200 milligram per day. So you can just go through this chart. We can't take, as I already told in the we can't take, we can't measure this and take in our food, right? So instead of that, we should add the proper mineral sources in our body, in our daily food as a mixed diet. Then if there is a lack of minerals in our body, or if there is a lack of intake of the minerals in our body, it results in deficiency diseases. I have added some examples here. One is iron deficiency. Iron is important for the formation of respiratory pigment called hemoglobin that is present in the blood. So deficiency of this iron results in reduction of red blood cells. So it reduces the oxygen carrying capacity of blood. So a person suffering from anemia become pale, get tired very easily, lose appetite. Then cure. So here I have added the sources. So by eating food, rich food stuff that is iron and vitamin B, so like eggs, liver, milk, green leaves, vegetables, pineapple, apple, banana, guava, these are all iron supplementing food. Next deficiency is calcium because of calcium deficiency. As I already told that calcium is responsible for the strengthness of bones and the teeth. So chief constant of bones and teeth that regulates heartbeat, muscle contraction, helps in the clotting of blood. This calcium metabolism is closely related to that of phosphorus and vitamin C. That is, they work together. Symptoms because of calcium deficiency, it results in rickets. That's what I already told. If there is a lack of vitamin D, we have studied it will cause rickets, right? So if there is a lack of calcium also result in rickets. So what is the symptom of rickets? We have studied in vitamin. What is that? Bow leg. The bones become very soft so that it bend easily. So bow leg, pigeon chest. You can see the picture here. Next, this calcium deficiency causes two diseases, types of diseases. For children, it causes scurvy. For adults, it causes osteomalacia. But the symptom is same. What means the softening of bones and it becomes bow-like. And it is rich in, we can get a cure by taking intake of calcium-rich food like milk, cod liver oil, egg yolk, and green leafy vegetables. Next, we can observe the picture here. You see how the rickets looks like, how osteomalacia is. Both are same, because of calcium deficiency. But if it is happened in children, then it causes a disease called rickets. If it is observed in adults, then it is named as osteomalacia. You can see the legs become bow, that is bent. Then next one is iodine deficiency. You see, iodine is responsible for the production of thyroid hormone, right? Yeah, it is responsible for the synthesis of thyroxine, that is hormone produced by thyroid gland. And iodine deficiency causes thyroid gland to enlarge and swell. This is called as goiter. That means in this place, this part becomes very enlarged. You see. Next, what all are the symptoms? Protruding eyes, stunted growth, puffy. They look like a chubby appearance. Their face becomes so chubby. Then irregular heartbeat, low intelligence. Deficiency of iodine also result in another disease called cretinism. How we can cure it? By use of iodized table salt and seafood and fish. You see how this looks like iodine deficiency disease. Next, goiter. We have studied two types of disease, right? By means of iodine deficiency. One is goiter and another one is cretinism. Goiter, you can see the enlargement of this part. Then cretinism, they become very chubby, like puffy appearance. So these were the deficiency diseases caused by minerals. Because of deficiency of minerals. So here we have studied vitamin sources classification, then what functions, then dietary allowances, and also we have studied what is meant by minerals, types of minerals, then class dietary allowances and deficiency diseases. So here I am ending this section. Let us meet the next session. If you have any queries, you can please ask. Thank you.
If you have any query, you can ask question. Or you can just type the window I am projecting here. You can type your question. Do you have any question? Unmute your audio. If you have any question, you can ask now. Hello.
No, it's clear.
If you have any
Just
question, you
asking
can
for
ask
the
now.
note.
Just send these notes in our group.
You're asking for the notes in the books.
Yeah, okay. Okay, okay.
It will be in your
It will be shared now.
It is already there.
Yeah, the PPT has already shared.
Not on the Google what? On the Google we can't access the notes. We want them in our group
No.
where we can download them.